Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Lecture Note. So today I'll be discussing about important questions with answers of a novel Chronicle of Death Foretold, which is written by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. So today that I'll be discussing a particular type or a particular theme or a particular question that can come in 15 marks. So the theme is gender inequality or the woman unbiasedness shown in Chronicle of Death Foretold. And the question can come in the form of any man will be happy with them because they have been raised to suffer in the light of the statement interrogate the lives of the women that inhabit Chronicle of Death Foretold. Brothers are brought up to be men and sisters were brought up to be married. In this context of the statement, discuss the aspect of gender in Chronicle of Death Foretold. Any man will be happy with them because they have been raised to suffer. Comment on the given statement. So now I'll be discussing the answer. This is the intro that I have given for these particular kind of questions. Love is usually known and attached to characteristics such as dedication, honesty, sacrifice, and consistency, which are all characteristics that the community within the novel abide by when treating honor as a vital code with society. However, this does not happen in Angela's case, and honor becomes a governing tool which enforces responsibility on Vicario brothers to restore their honor after finding out that their sister Angela lost her virginity to Santiago Nasa. As a result, Angela becomes the central figure in the novel and revolves around her, giving Nasser's name to the brothers as a perpetrator. In the novel, women are governed by very specific cultural tradition and social structures where sacrifice leads the way throughout the novel. As almost all characters undergo some sort of sacrifice, Angela sacrifices her voice and honesty to protect someone she loves, and Nasser ends up being the sacrificial figure. So we'll start that how in a relationship, basically in a love relationship, everything is important, whether it is honesty, sacrifice, dedication. But in this particular culture, honor played a vital role. Because of the honor, Angela's brother, that is the Vicario brothers, Pedro and Pablo, had to restore their honor by killing Santiago Nasa. And then I have mentioned that how this cultural traditions goes in this particular society, that how it was seen as a important thing to be done, and how sacrifice plays an important role, whether it was Angela's sacrifice or whether it was Nasser's sacrifice. So now I'll be talking about the main protagonist, that is Angela. Women were expected to remain chaste until marriage, and this sacred idea held a crucial place in this town. The prime example of the importance of virginity was Angela's discretion. While Angela Vicario's name symbolizes the expanded gender role played on young women in the society of the Chronicle, Angela's name literally means angel, a fact which is extremely ironic in light of the situation. However, Angela's name isn't simply a contradiction of her real self, it also reflects on the expectations of the people around her. The villagers assume that Angela is pure and angelic, on one of the more important values in the society. However, one can say that Garcia Marquez attempts to present Angela Vicario as a character who attempts to break away from these set social codes by losing her virginity before the wedlock. Then Angela expresses her discomfort towards the bishop. I don't want to be blessed by a man who cut off only the combs for soup and threw the rest of the rooster into the garbage. Lastly, Angela experiences freedom only when she leaves her community and begins to pour her thoughts and feelings out on paper. She achieves her emancipation through the magic of letter, the liberating effect of word. Garcia Marquez thus include an emancipatory modern tool such as writing to provide an ending that breaks away from these imagined characteristics of women. So firstly, I have told what is the meaning of her name, Angela's, that she was an angel-like figure. What does the angel symbolize? pure and vitality, that how much she was pure, expressing her virginity. But this turned out to be ironic because she lost her virginity before her wedlock. And Angela Vicario character is shown someone who breaks away from all the traditional roles which is set by the community. First of all, she loses her virginity. Second of all, uh, she leaves the town with her mother and started earning money through embroidery. That is how she created her name. Third, the writing of letter. Women were not allowed to make their life choices. She was making her life choices by earning also and by writing also. So clearly she's shown someone who's a bold character and who breaks away from the shackles of society. Then we are going to talk about Angela's mother, that is Pura Vicario, that how she was in the hand or in the clutches of patriarchy, and she became the mouthpiece of patriarchy. This is apparent in Garcia Marquez novel, that Angela's mother, she looked like a nun, Mercedes recall. She devoted herself with such spirit of sacrifice to the care of her husband and the rearing of her child that at times one forgot she still existed. The comparison of Purisma to a nun is nothing but a description of her dedication to her chores as a housewife, much like a nun dedicated to her religious duties. So she was leading her life like a nun, that she was only doing her duties, and passion and every other thing did not matter for her. Only thing that mattered were duties that were followed like religious duties. Purisma dedicated herself to raising Angela as an obedient housewife, and thus she was furious when Beardo returned her a few hours after wedding. Purisma beats Angela because she has violated the social code of how a girl should be. Pura Vicario demonstrate female initiative for meting out patriarchal justice. Pura takes immediate and decisive action. The mother beats the daughter so fiercely. Pura Vicario violence against her daughter belies the Colombian concept of marinismo for women. She is no gentle protector of her daughter. She takes the real lead in dealing with the subject of defilement, the subject of family shame, and diminished social worth. So she doesn't wait for Angela's father to do anything or the brothers to do anything. She takes the patriarchal cord and beats Angela really had, and she doesn't see whether she's beating on the face or on the hand. Therefore, Angela is full of bruises on her face. Also, being a patriarchal agent during the engagement period of Angela and Beardo that lasted for 4 months, Angela actively considered confiding in her mother about her deflowered state. She was so disturbed that she resolved to tell her mother the truth so as to free herself of the martyrdom. Clearly, the mother daughter relationship is not mutually supportive, that she was not able to tell her mother the truth before the marriage because the patriarchal society has made a older woman just an agent of the patriarchy or a tool of patriarchy. Then the character who exemplifies cultural gender roles is Clotilde Armenta. Clotilde shares ownership of milk shop with her husband. By day, milk is the main product of the shop. Garcia Marquez uses milk to symbolize female nurturing. Clotilde watches over the twins in a way, telling them not to kill Santiago in front of the bishop and confining in the colonel that neither of the boys really wants to commit the murder. By night, that particular milk shop turns into a bar, with alcohol being the main product. Alcohol generally symbolizes violence and turmoil and is known as a man's drink. Clotted shop symbolizes the contrast between men and women in the society. So clearly, this shop represents that what a woman needs to do, nurture the household, and what man needs to do, that he is given freedom to enjoy every aspect of the life, whether it is passion, freedom, or indulging in pleasures of alcohol or violence also. And the woman is only in particular remaining in the household. In the novel itself, Flotil Armenta does everything to protect Santiago Nasser, and she tries that the Vicario brothers does not kill him, but she felt helpless in doing so because she is a woman. Then we are going to talk about Prudencia Cortes, that is Pablo Vicario's fiance. She tells the narrator that she knew that Pablo and Pedro were up to and would not have married him if he hadn't done what a man is supposed to do. In this case, kill a man to restore his sister's honor. For some people, murder would be a deal breaker in a marriage, but because gender roles are so enforced in this world, Prudencia wouldn't have been considered Pablo a real man if he did not murder Santiago Nasa. Another agent of patriarchy is Prudencia Cortes, who quoted to narrator that I would have not married Pablo because, because if he hadn't committed the murder of Santiago Nasser, he would not be seen as a real man. He would have seen as a coward who could not restore his sister's dishonor. So now be talking and concluding this answer about the men, that how much freedom they enjoyed and how they treated women. While on the other hand, men were given full liberty, therefore, the young generation of the place was found at night in Mariala Alejandra's place, that is the prostitution house. Almost every man in the society treated women as an object. Like Santiago is known for his pushy passes at the young women of the village, including Divina Flor. Divina Flor was the maid's daughter, and Santiago's Nasser father also father Ibrahim Nasser also had a relationship with maid. So similarly, Santiago wanted to share the same relationship with the maid. Divina's name is symbolic for the purity, which can be juxtaposed sharply against Santiago's aggressive sexuality. In fact, Santiago's sexual advances towards a woman demonstrate the normality of men using women as an object in the society. Another important character in light of the theme is Bayardo San Roman. Bayardo practically forces Angela to marry him when the two don't even know each other. He buys her love with expensive things, but doesn't take the time to actually get to appreciate her. He thinks that his money and good looks will be enough. So what does Beardo San Roman do? He treats Angela as an object and he only impresses her with the money. He doesn't try to know her. The maneuvering shows how men expected women to only want to marry them because of wealth and looks, once again demonstrating a woman's expectation of marriage. And lastly, how women's reputation is needed to be protected by men like Pablo and Pedro, who had to kill Santiago Nasser without asking any question to anyone to prove their masculinity. So, in the end, women cannot stand for their own justice, also. For that, also, men are required to take back the honor which the woman has lost. So a woman cannot stand for herself in the society also. So this is the concluding paragraph. Thanks for watching this video and do like, subscribe my channel, Lecture Notes.